Okay, I've just taken apart a Uway extender that failed on me back in, I wrote it down, 9th of September, one fall, only dropped about 2 feet, and it stopped working since then. Basically, these devices put out infrared light so you can film wildlife. You attach them to camera traps, such as a Bushnell camera trap. Anyway, I put this stuff on it that makes it look more camouflaged. That's not the natural look of it, was more like a flat surface. Anyway, I had to use a knife to cut away some of the material I'd stuck around the side. You're going to need a tiny screwdriver to open it up to get the absolutely minute screws there. About 1 millimetre wide and maybe just about 1 centimetre long, but they're tiny. Anyway, so you have to unscrew 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about nine screws from the back. And that bit on the back is so that you can put a strap through there and attach this to a tree. So once you've opened that, taken out those 9 screws, you can then see inside where the D-cell batteries go. And you can check the 2 cables are soldered still okay. So soldered as though still there, soldered still there. So it's not those that have failed. You can take this out and you look inside, and those must be what the infrared lights are. They're called black LED lights, so they're no glow. You can't actually see the lights unless you get within just a couple of inches of the device at night and you're looking at the correct angle. It's amazing how this can film wildlife, but the animals can't actually see the light that this is producing. It's brilliant, but unbelievably fragile. I've already broken 2 out of the 4 of these I bought, and I end up paying something like $100 Canadian each of these, so they're not cheap. They should last longer than that. Anyway, once you've got inside, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. There's another 6 tiny screws you have to undo to remove this green circuit board. So that's the stage I'm at the moment, and I'm just going to check everywhere inside to check that if I can see anything that's broken, such as a solder, try and work out why this has failed. This bit just comes out, that's just the door. But I started to film just so I can remember, in case when I go to put stuff back together again I can't remember where things came from, because this just dropped out. That's the door. Okay, so I'll carry on unscrewing. I'll make a video too once I've unscrewed that. Actually, I'll attempt to do it now. Hold on. I've only got a couple more screws to do, so I might as well try and do it now. And I can have a look underneath the circuit board, see if I can see anything amiss. Like I say, the only thing I'll be able to see is if something doesn't looks like a solder's broken. Other than that, I don't think I'm going to be able to tell what the failure is, but I do know one thing: I'm not going to buy any more of these devices at $100 Canadian each. The fact that they fail so easily is not good. Okay, one of those screws is not wanting to come out very much, which is very annoying. It's just kind of spinning around. Come on. Typical. Oh, it's just about coming out now. It's right in the corner, so it makes it almost impossible for me to reach it with my fingers, yeah. They need to design things so that they're easier to get access once you do, if you do need to open them as well. How I'm going to put that screw back in afterwards, I don't know. Right, so anyway, I think I've now undone all the screws. Let's now see if I can slide this out somehow. Don't know how I'm going to get this out. Let's see if I put this down again. I'll put it on the side. Let's see if I can use a screwdriver to kind of wedge it out a bit. that's the sensor at the top of the device that detects whether it's sunlight or night. So if that's attached there, I don't see how I can get the circuit board out with that attached to that. So let's see if I can get the other end. Oh, that's just me dropping the other part of the door off there. That's the exterior door. Okay. So they're the buttons you use to put the Uway on. I put all three on so it puts out the most light. That little black button there is what you do to test the lights. You should get 2 green lights on the battery indicator. If you only get 1 light, then some of the batteries have failed. And okay, this is impossible. I don't know if I'm going to be able to move this circuit board. Let's try. Why is it still stuck in there? I don't want to go and break it, but it certainly doesn't seem like it wants to come out. Now and again, you see the circuit board is the 2 indicator lights on the outside there. They come through and they're attached to the circuit board, so I can't really, even though I've unscrewed it, I can't get it off there without having to break all these other connections. So, very annoying that this has failed. $100 Canadian. I don't get much use out of it at all. In truth, this one I know I dropped, but that's the problem. You're trying to set these up on a tree, they are going to get dropped. Nobody's perfect, so they need to design these to withstand drops. Like I said, they only dropped about 2 feet, and then after that it just didn't work, so not impressed. One more little go at moving this. Well, the thing is, it's failed, so I might as well. Who cares? I'm going to break the seal. That's it. Okay, I pulled the day-night sensor off the top, so now I can move the circuit board up a bit. I don't want to wreck the thing in case it is salvageable, but I don't think it is. So that's what the sensor is on the top, and that's how the device knows whether to switch from day to night. Aha! Silly me. Those are not the sensor light. That's the back of the circuit board, isn't it? That's what the lights look like. They're these little blue plastic looking things. This is black LED lights. These are what put out the infrared light to allow you to film wildlife at night. So, what's failed? Let's have a look. That just looks like blue plastic on the inside. That is screwed down inside. Look at the circuit board. So you've got all these lights here. That's the top, looking towards the bottom of the circuit board. All these little microchips on it. Something's not right. What's failed, folks? Aha! Okay, I've managed to slip the battery light testers out of that slot without breaking it. So now, what's causing this? Oh, and obviously you've got some cables underneath that are still attached, so that's why I can't pull this completely out. But, aha! Have I just seen something? Yes, I have. Look at that white thing at the bottom there. Is that a broken solder? I didn't just do that. Is that something wrong there? It's awkward to... Oh, maybe, no, maybe it's not. It's just... That's just where the solder is at the top of that cable. No. I was hoping it was going to be something obvious, you know, like a solder on a cable had broken when I dropped this. but oh, that's really annoying. 100 Canadian dollars. So I'm going to look for a rival manufacturer that makes a similar kind of product, and I'll try that. Like I said, I bought 4 of these, 100 Canadian dollars each. I've still got 2 left after about a year and a bit. 2 have failed, so I'm not happy. Not happy at all. Okay, so it's just those 3 cables there, which I'm going to just put the camcorder down and see if I can detach them. Yes, I can. 1, 2, 3. So what I've done is unplug the 3 cables there, and then I can get the entire circuit board off. Have a closer inspection of it. I can't see any components that's like burnt out. Can't see. Can't see anything like the solder that's broken. So what's failed? What has failed? That is annoying. Let's show you a comparison to my hand. I mean, that's basically, it's like the size of an iPhone, a bit bigger than an iPhone 3G or something like that. In terms of size. In terms of thickness, that's only about a centimetre thick, those LED lights. But I just cannot see anything that's obviously failed. Very annoying. So, anybody got any suggestions of what I should do? Let me know. I can see one of those LED lights is not in there straight, and that's not me. That's whoever assembled it. I don't know if you can quite see that. Yeah, that third one there. But nothing obvious to me is broken. So tonight I'm going to put some brand new fully charged batteries in it. I'll see if I can get this working, but I know it's failed, but I just can't see why. Blue plastic inside, that's weird. Like I said, this stuff is that stuff I put on there to give it a rough outlook, so I'm going to hide it when putting wood in. I think it looks good. Do you want to take it? It's not just you want to film wildlife, you need to make sure that no human beings spot this where you've placed it in the middle of nowhere and go and steal it, so you have to disguise them. That's what manufacturers need to think of. They need to disguise their products. They should do all these steps themselves. Anyway, for now, I'll have to leave it at that. So, broken Uway extender device, $100 from Canada, plus I have to pay postage, which is bloody expensive from Canada. So, there we go. Tiny screws, I'll put those in the bag so I don't lose them. Okay, anyway, thank you for watching.